Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn history, today Assyria, and after you're done with, we're going to do short impingement training. And if you participate in a short impingement training, then it's very honest. Assyria or the Assyrians. This is about war also. The Assyrians came originally from the upper Tigris valley around the cities of Ashur, Nineveh and Arbela. Tigris is a river. We did that when we did Mesopotamia. And there's the city, was Babylon? Yeah, but it's surrounded by Euphrates and Tigris and it's threatened for flooding. So Tigris is a river. And Nineveh, that is the place where archaeologists in 1845 had found these 7 clay tablets on which the myth story of Babylon is written in the language cuneiform on them. So Nineveh is a city and Tigris is a river. And the Assyrians, they came originally from the upper Tigris valley, which is around the cities of Ashur, Nineveh and Arbela. I don't know where that is. Somewhere in Arabia, Middle East, somewhere there. About 2000 before Christ, Assyria was invaded by Amorites. Under a line of Amorite kings, Assyria built up a huge empire. King Adad-nirari I called himself king of everything. Okay, 2000 before Christ, Assyria was invaded by Amorites. And under these Amorite kings, Assyria grew to be a huge empire. The old Assyrian Empire lasted 6 centuries until it was broken by attacks by Mitannian horsemen. From 1140 until 1076 before Christ, so 3000 years ago, King Tiglath-Pileser I rebuilt Assyrian power by conquest, creating the new Assyrian Empire. Okay, old Assyrian Empire existed from 2000 before Christ until 1400 before Christ, when it broke down through the attacks of the Minitan horsemen and then was rebuilt to become a great power 1100 by King Tiglath-Pileser I. The new Assyrian Empire reached its peak under Tiglath-Pileser III 700 before Christ, so 400 years after the new Assyrian Empire became more or less in existence, and then was finally overthrown by the Medes and the Babylonians in 612. Okay. Ruthless warriors, the Assyrians grew beards and fought with bows, iron swords, spears and chariots. I don't know what a chariot is. I can't get it from the pictures. Okay, they were soldiers, warriors. They fought with swords, spears and chariots. The Assyrians built good roads. Now let's first by the new Assyrian Empire. Peak under Tiglath-Pileser III and was finally overthrown by the Medes and Babylonians in 612. Okay. Assyria was just a region. People lived there, but it was more or less a region, nothing big like a kingdom or empire. Then the Amorites invaded, and they were then and built up a big empire, which was the old Assyrian Empire, lasting from 2000 before Christ until 1400 before Christ, when it broke down through the attacks of the Mitannian horsemen. Then 1100, through the conquesting of King Tiglath-Pileser I, the new Assyrian Empire was built up again, which reached its peak 400 years later under Tiglath-Pileser III. But when 100 years later, 2600 years ago, it broke again down the new Assyrian Empire through the attacks of the Medes and the Babylonians. The Assyrians built good roads all over the empire so that the army could move fast to quell trouble. Okay, they built good roads to have a mobile military. They also built magnificent palaces and cities such as Khorramshahr and Nimrud. Arab warriors rode camels into battle for the Assyrians. Okay, people were also riding camels. King Assurbanipal's palace was filled with books and plants from all over the world. 2600 years ago. There was one. It was 50 years before the new Assyrian Empire broke down. There the king had a palace filled with books and plants. It was the Assyrian, was associated into Assyria. I would say we come back, and when we look what of these informations we gonna try to learn. Whatever. This was not the history part. If you were here for history, then you can go directly to the next part of history. We will do now the short impingement training. If you stay and participate in the short impingement training, then it's very almost good and still sense. And we're doing shorter circuits, we're going back. Up, front, down. And backwards. And now long arms, strong fists, and go as far back as you can with the shoulders. As high up as possible. And front as much as possible. Down. Back and back. Then up. And front. And down. And again. Backwards. Up. And back. And down. Front. Up. And back. And down. And now. The accelerating motorcyclist, legs wide apart, gain to the knees. Hinge forward with a straight back, lift the arms hang, and pinch the scapulars together. With it. Make fists, the arms up, still pinch the scapulars together. Lift the arms down, the shoulders, and around, pinch the scapulars together. Make fists, lift the arms up, and still pinch the scapulars together. Lift the arms up. And now we'll sheet jump into the knees, hinge forward with a round back, let the arms hang, make fists, turn the arms to the inside. If the arms are up, bring them together. Straighten up, bring the shoulders down and together. Arms high up and together. Shoulders down and together. Release. And another round into the knees, hinge forward with a sharp back. Long arms, strong fists, arms to the inside, arms high up and together, straighten up, bring your shoulders down and together. And now just lift the arms up and observe what the scapulars are doing. If this exercise causes pain, then down to it. And now we arms to the outside. Observe what the scapulars are doing. They should go now back together. And now to the outside of the rib cage. And next exercise for bird lifter. Go to stable stance. Long arms, strong fists. Bring the shoulders down and together. And turn the arms to the inside. Arms to the outside. Shoulders down and together. Arms to the inside, shoulders are staying down. Arms to the outside, shoulders down. And now, arms up to the side, hands on the fists, the arms a bit in front, bring the arms in front, shoulders down, just together. Arms back, shoulders up. Arms in front, shoulders down, hands together. Arms back, shoulders up. And release. Now shrug. Arms up and shoulders up. And release and down again. Another time, arms up. Look the shoulders. And go down. And last time, arms up. And go down. Now the pressing cut. Arms together, a bit down to the outside, just to loosen everything up. but also maybe to get a little feeling for what the scapulars are doing all the time. That was the last time. Now, the Sundiker, you can use whatever you want. Have it a little longer with you outside. Let it fall down and try to catch it again. And on the other side. Now stretching, take one arm, bring it in front. Shoulders back, down. Pull the arm in, have flat fingers and try to relax. Go it back with the shoulder. Turn the palm up to the sky a bit. Now the other arm in front. Shoulders back and down. Pull the arm in, have flat fingers, try to relax the arm. Go it back with the shoulder. Turn the palm up to the sky. I thank you very much and until next time.